Your guardian angels are reaching out to you today with an important message regarding someone special you've encountered. Your name keeps appearing in their daily life, and they are trying to figure out why you are so highly regarded by those around you. The angels say you may not realize it, but there is someone in your life who is currently trying to understand you better. They've been surprised by the reactions others have had toward you, as they've never seen anyone so well respected in their social circles. Isn't it interesting how the term admiration is often viewed as one-dimensional, typically associated only with overt achievements or grandeur? We can notice things right away, but let's take a moment to explore further. Could it be that admiration comes from subtle details that often go unnoticed? Perhaps it's in the quiet yet significant compliments you offer, the attentive listening you provide when someone shares their story, or your uncanny ability to sense when a friend is wearing Disney ears. The beauty of your character lies in its quietness. Your qualities don't shout, they whisper. Yet, they resonate in the hearts and minds of those you meet, leaving a lasting impression that sparks conversation. You truly embody the idea that still waters run deep. Wherever you go, people mention your name with admiration, curious about the reasons behind it. Your name doesn't merely come up in conversations, it lingers in the air long after you've left, leaving behind a trace that people feel compelled to investigate. It's important to emphasize that this person doesn't harbor any resentment or negative views toward you. In fact, quite the opposite is true. Their initial interaction with you was a positive one. There's nothing particularly extraordinary about it that would immediately explain why others hold you in such high regard. The most impactful interactions don't always come with fanfare or grand gestures. They often unfold in quiet moments, a warm smile, a simple thank you, or even a courteous nod. These subtle, unspoken expressions of respect and connection are your native language. While they may seem trivial at first glance, they are, in fact, the seeds of admiration you unknowingly plant in people's minds. That's the magnetism you possess. You don't need to be extraordinary in a loud or boisterous way to be genuinely remarkable. You're like a beautifully crafted novel. The true depth isn't found in the blurb, but in the chapters that require time and attention to fully appreciate. You excel at the subtle art of leaving a lasting impression, one simple gesture at a time. What they don't realize is that they're searching for answers in the wrong way. Their perspective on what makes someone deserving of respect is somewhat skewed. Based on their experiences, they believe that anyone who receives significant admiration must have performed great deeds or achieved impressive accolades. In their quest to understand why you are so cherished, they look for accomplishments they can quantify and assign material value to. Let's take a moment to reflect. Have you ever felt the burden of societal expectations dictating what should be celebrated or respected? Most of us have. There's often an underlying narrative suggesting that worthiness is tied to titles, accolades, or material success. And let's be honest, it's easy to be influenced by this mindset, especially when society visibly rewards these external markers. Yet, you've managed to rise above that paradigm. Your value doesn't depend on a long list of achievements. It emanates from your character. It's not about what you've accomplished, but how you've gone about it. You've transformed everyday interactions into masterpieces of human connection. And that's the incredible part of who you are. You challenge conventional wisdom by redefining what it means to be respected and admired. While tangible successes and achievements are undoubtedly admirable, they aren't the ultimate measure of a person's respectability. The essence of why people hold someone in high esteem goes much deeper. It's grounded in the way a person treats others with genuine compassion and integrity. Your actions demonstrate a profound understanding of the human experience and a consistent desire to uplift those around you, making people genuinely crave your company. It's quite a remarkable feat to grasp the human experience in a way that goes beyond surface-level interactions. The fact that you do speaks volumes about your emotional intelligence. You embody virtues like empathy, kindness, and active listening qualities that many aspire to but seldom achieve. Your actions create ripples in a pond subtle yet far-reaching in their impact. I must commend you for your unique blend of empathy and insight, which people can't help but admire. It's one thing to sympathize with others, but it's quite another to truly empathize, putting yourself in someone else's shoes and walking their path, even if only for a moment. It's this deep level of understanding that transforms your interactions from ordinary to extraordinary. It's essential for this person to recognize the flaws in their reasoning about respectability, and that's where you play a role. But don't worry, you don't need to do anything out of the ordinary. Your guardian angels simply want to encourage you to keep living your life as you do now. Continue radiating the innate goodness within you, for it's your authenticity that inspires those around you, leaving a lasting and meaningful impression. Do you ever feel an unseen source of strength urging you onward when the road ahead appears daunting? It's not just a coincidence or a figment of your imagination. Your guardian angels are more than mere ethereal spectators. They are active participants in your life's journey. They bolster your resilience and illuminate your path. Consider them your cosmic cheerleaders, always present, even if invisible. Their encouragement isn't meant to change who you are, but to affirm the incredible person you already are. When you feel uncertain or stumble, remember that you are guided, supported, and profoundly cherished. So, when they suggest you continue radiating the innate goodness within you, they're essentially saying to keep being you, because you are pretty amazing. Over time, this special person will come to understand that the true mark of a respected individual lies in their heart and the actions that reflect their genuine care for others. Thanks to you, they will realize that true respect is earned not just through the heights of achievement, but also through the depths of compassion and authenticity. In a world where superficiality is often rewarded and authenticity takes a back seat, your approach is a breath of fresh air. Your authentic self is your greatest asset, and by embracing it, you unknowingly inspire others to be authentic as well. It creates a beautiful cycle of positive reinforcement, doesn't it? Your story acts as a beacon for those trapped in the illusion that respect is reserved for grand achievements or external validations. Because of you, this special person will come to understand that respect is an inner accomplishment before it manifests as an outer reward. You are their living lesson. Love, kindness, and genuine care are currencies that never lose their value, regardless of the fluctuations in life's stock market. Lord, may the echoes of these words find their way into the depths of their hearts, granting them the wisdom to see the quiet strength within themselves. May they recognize that respect is a tapestry woven with threads of empathy, kindness, and authenticity, not just accolades. Let their journey be guided by the light of their own genuine goodness. And may they continue to touch lives in ways they might not fully comprehend.